Okay, today we're going to go over exactly what you're going to get in the Sentinel packaging and how to attach it to your tree stand base and to your pack. I have my Mystery Ranch Metcalf frame pack, which I tend to use in late season or if the weather is going to be a little crappy, so that I can carry an extra layer with me or bring rain gear, whatever I need, snacks, water, so on and so forth. So what you're going to get in the package is you're going to get your Sentinel plate system, so quick detachment. You always want to keep the S's facing out. As you can see, there's one on each plate, and legible like this. So not like that, like this. First up, I'm going to attach it to my stand. So I'm going to take the two supplied U-bolts, take the nuts and the plates off of them. The easiest thing I found to do is to take your U-bolt, kind of mock it up first, see what holes are going to line up, and then to actually place the U-bolt through the plate. So kind of go like that. Then you're going to slide the U-bolts up through the stand. So that they're kind of sticking through like that. You can see from the back side. And what we're going to do as we hold the stand, the plate in place, I like to do it in kind of the upper 1/3 of the stand. We'll put our plates on top of our U-bolts. We're just going to hand tighten down the nuts for right now. Just kind of get them even. Same thing on the other U-bolt. We're going to kind of make sure it's seated in through, and then we're going to put our plate on and hand tighten our nuts back down. Making your threads kind of even. Now we'll just turn this around, double check it for center and that we like the placement of it. And then we'll take our 7/16 socket or wrench or an adjustable, whatever you have, and we're just going to evenly tighten these down. So you want them snug but not crazy tight. So we're nice and snug there, no rattle, no movement. Now we're gonna move on to mounting our stand plate or our pack plate onto our backpack. So there's a lot of different ways you can do this. We put multiple mounting holes through it. I like to find a place kind of in the straps that I can run our Velcro straps through. So kind of right above and below this buckle is a good location. You kind of want it on the upper side of the pack, so it's easier to reach whenever you are getting in and out of your tree stand. So I also like our straps here are Velcro. They're fully adjustable. You can cut them to whatever length you want. So once you get this mounted, if it's going to stay permanently on the pack, which it should, that way you can just switch stands, switch packs, everything's universal. I like to make sure that my buckle of my strap is going to stay hidden. So I'll typically run the strap with the Velcro facing out. Like I said, S is always out, so you're going to want to run it up through, across, and then down through. Okay, so now If we do that with our other one, come up through, across, and down through. Now, we're gonna take this and kind of weave it through some of the webbing on this particular pack. Like I said, there's a lot of different ways you can do this for each individual pack. I've tried it on bino harnesses, regular Under Armour book bags. Like, the sky's kind of the limit, and if you want to get crazy with the straps or switch them out for ropes, you're more than welcome to. It can kind of be a little tough getting them pulled through certain places, but trust me, you want it to be as snug as possible. So we're going to pull one through. Go ahead, tighten this up, cinch this down, run our Velcro across the back here, as you can see. And then, like I said, if I will end up cutting some of this tail off, but for demonstrations, we're just gonna keep going with what we got. Same thing here, kind of sneak it through some of the buckles. It doesn't have to be like right in line how it is on this one. It can be kind of pulling up or pulling down. So just for ease, I'm gonna go through this one. I'm gonna slide it through that one. Find the other one. Slide it through here. Find the other side of my strap. Put my buckle on it. Pull it through. Kind of cinch that down tight. Velcro sticking to everything. That's okay. That's what we want. We're gonna pull that through. Get that nice and secure there. Squeeze all the Velcro tight so you know it's locked in good. And there we're hooked onto our pack. Now, simply stand your pack up like this, and you're just going to slide the stand down on it. Magnetic retention, so it's not gonna just fall off if you're walking through the woods.